Hello, my name is Natalia Porsche and I am an immigration attorney in Biloxi, Mississippi. And in this video, I will tell you what will likely to happen with immigration law in 2025 when President-elect Trump will take an office. And to remind you, it's his inauguration is set for January 20th, I believe, 2025. So likely what's going to happen is we will repeat the cycle from his presidency in the past. So the travel ban. Okay, let's talk about borders. So he always, his policy was always determined to take care of the borders, secure borders, put extra travel ban. So we likely will see a Muslim travel ban again, just like he had during his former presidency. Now, why President of the United States can secure borders of the United States? INS Immigration Act 212F authorized this President of the United States suspend certain aliens from entering the country, right? It's presidency, he has a discretion during his presidency to secure borders. Okay, so again, we likely will see Muslim ban, we likely will see a ban from other countries when people cannot come in, right? They cannot apply for certain visa if they're citizens of certain countries. So likely this will be back. So guys, get ready because that's going to be a tough ride. Now, Remain in Mexico likely will be back. So what is Remain in Mexico? Remain in Mexico is the law that President Trump has passed in the past that required people who are foreign nationals who are seeking for asylum to stay in Mexico and not enter United States until they're granted asylum, right? So the process during asylum process, they will have to remain in Mexico. Let's talk about CBP One app. And one of you who knows, who heard about that Biden's administration had enacted this CBP One program when people who, foreign nationals who were seeking asylums in the United States, they were able to use CBP One app to register with the government and enter the country, right? So that government can count how many people enter the country and government can definitely, know that they're in the United States, so that way they actually were counting people and they knew who they are. Now we're gonna face a problem that we will not know who they are. So that's putting additional burden on the system. So now instead of doing legal entry, they will be doing illegal entry, and now we will not know who they are. But that will be up to immigration, of course, and that will be additional resources to spend to find out who these people are. And of course, that's going to be an additional resources that like Trump will have to get out of the budget, right? So we anticipate certain acts that will be passed. Okay, so next, so CBP app will be destroyed right away, and that's again after January the 20th. So if you have ability to do it before January the 20th, register with the government and enter the country legally, then you can do that, because after January the 20th you can forget about that. Now, prosecutorial discretion, I think this will be a first target, because prosecutorial discretion is the tool that the United States government using in order to determine whom they need to deport first, and those are aliens, foreign nationals with security priority, right? Those people who are convicted of certain crimes, who are threat to national security, so they have first priority in deportation. Now, all this priority out of the windows, right? Everyone will be a priority. Okay, so that's what likely happens. So policy memo from Mayorkas and Doyle, those memos will be destroyed. Okay, so, and we will not have a priority anymore. So everyone who are undocumented in the United States will be a priority. Okay, so we don't know how that's gonna work, what that's gonna be very interesting. Now, he's talking about doing massive deportation. Again, you have to remember about due process, right? So therefore, he will have to build or contract more prison sites, right? So because right now, I believe in the United States, the prison sites, right? The ICE facilities that ICE contract in order to keep those undocumented immigrants in the United States who are awaiting their deportation process, who are detained. So right now, they can only keep 44,000 people. I mean, Trump is talking about massive deportation. That's millions, right? So how he's going to manage that, how he's going to find more ICE officers, how he's going to find more facilities who can accommodate people, and how these facilities can keep up with the human conditions of keeping undocumented immigrants in their facilities. That's a huge question. That's a huge ground for judicial reviews, right? For judicial actions, for civil action against those facilities if there are conditions where they keep people, they are unhuman, right? So that also something to think about. Now, it doesn't matter what immigration that would be, legal or illegal. Legal immigration will slow down again. We saw it before, we're going to see it again. So legal immigration, visas, work permits, everything is going to be slow. So what can you do in order to speed this up, right? There is a remedy called a writ of mandamus, and writ of mandamus is the civil action that will have to be filed in federal court in order to the government why they do not adjudicate this case within a reasonable time, right? If you apply for a visa, like let's say any sort of visa, and your petition is pending for, without any action for 2-3 years, then definitely this writ of mandamus would be the action. But you also will have to anticipate increase in attorney's fees, because, and I'm saying that because we had a AILA conference yesterday, and that's a hot subject, right? Because attorney will have to do more work, attorneys will have to spend more resources. And if you are thinking about applying for a visa, and for your, for example, wife, to bring your wife from another country, and that right now it's going to be slow, and that likely you will require writ of mandamus to speed this up. So that's a federal lawsuit, and you obviously have to think about how much money you're ready to spend for an attorney, right, who will be pursuing that legal action on your behalf. So, and therefore attorney's fees will increase. Immigration attorney's fees will increase. You can anticipate that. Now, talking about paroles and TPS. Gone. Paroles, right now we have Biden's administration enacted a lot of paroles, right? Paroles in place. Right now, one parole, the family reunification, was terminated. Now we can anticipate termination of all of them, the rest of the paroles during Biden's administration, and TPS likely will be also terminated. DACA, I don't think DACA will be President Trump's primary target. We don't think DACA will be in this circle of roller coaster. But parole and TPS, temporary protected status, definitely gone. TPS may be later, because President Trump has so much resources, he cannot have more resources right away. So his actions will be targeting right away the priorities, right? So, and that's prosecutorial discretion, that deportation of criminal aliens, so that he can have more place in prisons for people who did not commit a crime, who are here undocumented, foreign nationals. Now, applying for each visa will slow down. Now, worksite rates is something else that we can anticipate, guys. And worksite rates, you can anticipate that worksite rates will be thing, okay, in 2025. ICE might be also knocking at your doors at the house. However, worksite rates will be something that President Trump already said he will go for. Okay, so make sure you comply with E-Verify if you are an employee here in the United States, because you will be targeted. If you employ foreign nationals, you have to make sure your paperwork is in order, right? Because he will go after employers first, and then that's how he will have a right to raid work sites, okay? So you gotta watch out, get your paperwork in order, right? Get a lawyer, fix your documents. Don't wait too long, because you will get in trouble, criminal or civil, that's possible, okay? So work sites rates, he's President-elect Trump already is talking about that. So that's gonna happen. That's something he can do like that. So that's gonna happen. We will see slowing down on all kinds of visa. Like I said, visa applications. Now we have H-2B, H-2B. Likely Trump will not be very aggressive towards those visas, because those are work visas. And at the end of the day, he doesn't want to slow down the economy in the United States. So therefore, people will have to get to the United States if they want to work here legally, in a legal way, right? And H-2A, H-2B is the way that people can get in. Those are work visas, temporary work visas. Keep in mind that he also likely will cut some countries off. So to remind you, only some countries are eligible to apply for citizens from some countries, right? Not all the countries are eligible to apply for H-1, H-2B, H-2A visas. So some countries, you'll cut some countries off. So that is also anticipated. Of course, budget reconciliation, that will be the thing. And again, writ of mandamus, also we can anticipate U visa and T visa can be terminated. So if you were a victim of criminal activity, if you were a victim of unlawful employment procedure here in the United States, please apply for your T visa before January the 20th, because likely from January the 20th it's going to change. Okay, so everything is going to change, everything will be more secured, everything will slow down, and we will anticipate to have more immigration prison camps here in the United States. And of course, the separation of families will be a big thing. So guys, I will make another video about how you can prepare yourself for that, but you can anticipate that. Thank you so much for watching my videos. As always, please make a comment. You are welcome. No hate comments. You make hate comments, I'll unfriend you, block you. If you're watching me on YouTube, put thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you're in need of consultation, always, guys, consult an experienced immigration attorney. Do not rely on YouTube videos. Do not disclose your case on YouTube, right? Making a comment saying something about your case. Don't do that. Okay, so if you need a consultation, you can always contact my office. The phone number is down below. It's 228-229-7500, or you can go to my website, nataliaporschlawfirm.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.